2024 has been a really good year for me creatively. I felt like an increase in my motivation again, and I feel like in a good headspace for the coming year. So I'm just thinking about the things I want to achieve, things I want to build upon, and what 2025 can hold for me. So the first thing on my list for 2025 is that I want to go on more artist dates and urban sketching. So it's something that I started last year in 2024. The artist date comes from Julia Cameron's book, The Artist Way. So the artist date is a thing that you're supposed to do once a week that fuels your creativity. That might be like going to a gallery, going for a walk, like it can be anything basically, and you're supposed to do it on your own. So I'm kind of like combining these two together because I quite liked using my artist date as a reason to get out in nature with my sketchbook. So I want to do more of that in the coming year. I also find it very relaxing getting out in nature and drawing from real life, so I want to do more of that. I got a new sketchbook for Christmas, which I'm going to use out and about for my urban sketching. It's a Sea White of Brighton, and it's watercolour paper. It's a wide sketchbook, so I can easily sketch or paint across the 2 pages to make a wider canvas. So I got recommended this sketchbook from a book I was reading. It's called Pen and Wash. It's by John Harrison. So it's a sketchbook that he recommends, one that he uses when he's out and about. It's like a good travel size sketchbook. Goal 2 for this year is that I'd like to attend more events. So in 2024, I went to Emotion in London, which was like an animation event. Went to Thought Bubble in Harrogate as well, which were both amazing. So I'd like to do more of those in the coming year. It's just like a great way to meet new people, like learn new things. Like I got so much from both of those events, and it's just interesting to see other people's work, hear about their process. Alongside that, I also started an art group in the year just gone, so I'd like to carry on doing that. We're trying to meet up like once a month. It's just like a really nice social creative thing to do. It's good to surround yourself with like people with similar interests. You can kind of like bounce ideas back and forth, and also having that sort of accountability of other people. I find it easier to get things done if I've said I'm going to do it to someone else, basically. Because it's easy enough to be like, oh, I've got this idea, I want to do this, I want to do that, and keep it to yourself. And if no one else knows about it, it's like, it's fine, like no one else knows, so what does it matter if I haven't finished it? But when you sort of put it out there, it kind of feels like you don't want to let people down. Like that might sound stupid, but that's just something that I really like about having art groups to meet with, socialise and talk ideas through. And my final goal for this year is that I just want to create more. I think that's always a goal that I have, just to make time to create your own work. Like it's so easy to get like bogged down by or distracted by like social media or like other stuff happening in life, or sort of like the admin side of being creative nowadays as well. I feel like you have to be like a content creator. You can't just be an artist. And I think sometimes you lose that time just to create. I think as well, like for myself, like I have a creative 9-to-5 job anyway. I'm like creating work for clients, so other people, so you're not actually like creating work that you would necessarily be making. So it's like making time for myself to draw, paint, do whatever it is that I want to do. So in the year just gone, I created my first zine as well, which I really enjoyed doing, and I'd like to make another one of those, or like a comic. Like I'm really into my horror and spooky stuff, and that's like what I really enjoy making, so I really want to focus on that rather than getting distracted by other things in life, which may be easier said than done. But yeah, I always like having goals and little projects on the go anyway, so hopefully I can create a few more things this year.